Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we entered Atlantica, and in this episode we are going to look for the keyhole around in this world if we ever could find it, wherever it could be. First thing we're going to do though is that we're going to go ahead and commit some vandalism in Ariel's grotto. And even though she's just right there and she doesn't really seem to care and all that. Basically just look around and see if there's any chests around here, because there's a few of them right here, like this one for instance. And we got a cottage that we'll probably be needing for some later on, and let's see if there's any more. I think there's supposed to be a torn page up in there somewhere, which I believe is up in this chest here. I was actually looking all over, just trying to find them, because there's like other ones that are just in the background. And there we go, torn page. That's just somehow in here, and just surprised it didn't get all soggy and all that. And if we go to this hole that's up in the ceiling, and actually just zoom in, this is actually where the service is. Too bad we can't really reach it up there, though, because we're still underwater at the moment. I gotta say, though, I actually do remember in the movie that Ariel would go and hoard all these, all the stuff that's originally from the surface world that belong to all those humans that just get like, washed away or just or gassed away, and she would actually give names for those, which is actually which I think is actually kind of cute that she would do so. Also, not to mention that she would just go and she would have this stuff, or at least see all the silverware that she has there, and like she would just take this fork and just use it as a comb, which I mean it's kind of silly in a way, but you know.
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole. But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
Ah, man, I gotta say, just hearing the voice here, and you know, I mean, well, let me just say, so that was Ursula, as well, of course, you guys already know, and Ursula in this game, and of course, it always has been ever since her debut in the movie. She is voiced by the legendary Pat Carroll, and oh man, I love Pat Carroll as Ursula. She's like, you know, ever since she has started her debut as Ursula, she was amazing in that role, and she had been voicing Ursula in every single appearances that she's been in. And even her latest appearance in Dream Drop Distance, like, you know, when it came out in 2012, and like she still put on such a good performance as Ursula, and oh man, she really was able to pull that off, and she's just really amazing in that role. So, you know, Pat Carroll was such a legend, and you know the reason why I'm actually using the word was because she unfortunately passed away about like last year, and I mean. You know, granted, it was. I mean, I actually had a feeling that she was gonna pass away pretty soon, considering, like, you know, she's. I mean, she didn't really have that much to live, but she was an absolute legend, and she will forever, you know, rest in peace, rest in power, of course. You know, she's so amazing, and so she will always be forever remembered, forever missed, and all that. But you know, Pat Carroll, you've been such a legend, and you know, we'll very much miss you, and you know, we'll just, you know. I mean, you know, I haven't. I mean, I really ought to consider just having to rewatch the movie, just in remembrance. I mean, actually, I did just go back to seeing a clip of her song, "Poor Unfortunate Souls," and it was very mind blowing that of just having to do just such a powerful performance from her, and just having to do that, in honor and remembrance and all that. So, yeah, Pat Carroll, you are such a legend, and you'll just be forever remembered. So. Anyway, so what Flounder was saying earlier is that you could actually ride that dolphin that swims around just by pressing the triangle once the context-sensitive command comes up, and just ride the dolphin. But the only way to do so is that you can only do that if after you've cleared off all the Heartless, because naturally, of course, as long as the Heartless are around, then you can't really do anything else. You can just, or not even having to use pause menu and all that. You could just you just have to clear off all the Heartless first, and before you actually get to do anything else. And there's those white mushrooms again, where that rare Heartless is supposed to be. But I'm still not going to do that. Yeah, I can't believe I actually wasted all that effort just having to show that up prematurely. I mean, there were a few of the special Heartless that you did see a little earlier, like there was that Black Battle and Deep Jungle and also the fucking Sniper Wilds. But yeah, like I said, more on that, you know, much later on. I guess what I'll do is that I know there's like there's that well, let me think of like I know that in the final worlds there will still be those rare Heartless. What I'll do is that after I clear out the first Disney worlds before we get to the penultimate world, I didn't really want to spoil it just yet, but before we get to that world, I'll go ahead and show off those rare Heartless first, and then after that, then of course a little much later on, then I'll show off the other Heartless or the rare Heartless in those worlds too, because you know just for the sake of showing those off. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just cut off those Heartless battles because there's gonna be a lot of them, and there's also the other dolphin that's swimming around. We're gonna need that dolphin to get to the next area. But we're gonna want to clear those Heartless first before we ever be able to do so. Also, that was the arrow ability that was used. I actually didn't use it. It was Ariel actually used the arrow ability, and she'll actually be using that quite I think I said to just using it frequently though. But yeah, that what that does, that actually raises up Sora's defense, or actually casts a barrier around Sora or your other party members, and yeah, that's what Ariel did. So that's actually one great thing about Ariel that she could do when you have her as one of your party members. And I also level up with defense increase, and also the accessories or equipment has been increased as well. So I went ahead and equipped more of the accessories for Sora, just for the sake of raising up the stats. And I went for the that one accessory where his stats are raised. So I think that should be well, I think there might be more Heartless that will that'll clear out, because hey, yeah, the reason why you need the dolphin for this is because there's the one area where you have those currents. Normally you wouldn't be able to go or just swim against them, but you need the dolphin for you to be able to go or like, you know, just swimming up against those currents. So that way there you'll be able to get to the next area, and that's actually what we need to do, because there's that one little thing that we need that's rather important for us. And you can probably already guess where it is. And I was actually looking all over this area where that dolphin was, just like hiding somewhere, that asshole. And so there it is. Let's just go ahead and grab on here. But yeah, back to what I was saying about this whole thing about like where Ariel would collect those. Well, she got the fork and then she just used it as a comb. It's actually because I mean, I think it's because she was like showing the stuff over to that seagull. It was Scuttle, I believe his name was. And like he was basically telling her what the fork is used. She was just using it as a comb, so she just basically adapted to that. Oh, she actually still used that after she turned to a human and like just showed off in front of everyone, which is actually kind of silly if you ask me. But you know, granted, of course, she is a mermaid, and she of course knows nothing about the outside world or the surface area where humans do. So I mean, I guess it's kind of justified in a way. So here we are in the sunken ship, so let's just go inside this rather quiet sunken ship, this rather ominous one, and oh, that totally wasn't a shark, wasn't it? Yeah, that shouldn't have been a shark. So we'll just check around this area here. There shouldn't be anything too wild, too crazy, so I mean, we should be safe enough as it is. Just go over that way, and let's see here. Let's just in. Ah! Shark! 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 Anyway, well, now that shark's gone away from us, let's just, we can just open up this chest here and see what it contains. It reminds me of something. And that would be the crystal trident, and we're gonna need this, we're actually gonna need this trident here for something. Actually, we did see back over in Ariel's grotto that there was that little indentation, and so that could very mean one thing. Yes, we'll need to, obviously, just take that crystal trident back over to where the thing is in Ariel's grotto. And of course, now we have the shark that we have to fight. So yeah, just like with Sabor back in Deep Jungle, the shark is going to be this frequent enemy that will come to us, and we have to fight. And you want to watch out for his tail slap, because that thing can hurt, but he doesn't really have much HP though. So I mean, he shouldn't be too hard actually. And yeah, he'll actually try to charge at you. We can actually just dodge it, and then he'll just very stupidly just run into that wall right there. And so he'll actually get stunned for a bit, and that's your chance to attack him. And then he'll just swim off, and then he'll just drop some goodies here. He's actually that gracious about losing at least, so he'll just give us some potions and ethers and all that. And I think what it looks like, what I just did there was that, like, he was just down to 1 HP, and I had to use this kind of a combo finisher. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, as much as I love Kingdom Hearts 2 to death, there's actually one thing that annoys the shit out of me about that game, and it's the fact that, you know, in boss fights, you can't really, the boss will actually just survive just 1 HP, and it will never fall until you've used a combo finisher. I absolutely hate that about the game, and I don't know why they decided to implement that. I mean, probably just for the sake of making it look flashy, but who gives a fuck, really? I just want to finish off the boss. Oh yeah, by the way, that was a shortcut to get to Ariel's Grotto, so there's that. So I figured just show it over there, and so it's a nice little shortcut there. So let's go and bring the Crystal Trident over.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Daddy, no! How could you?
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
Wow, what an asshole. That could be important, you know.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help. You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
Ariel, I believe it should look obvious enough that that she is not to be trusted. She's very much bad news. And now Ariel's gone, and, well, after that there... Well, you know, first of all, who cares about the meddling in other worlds? The worlds need our help. So we're gonna have to meddle in the affairs of worlds. Second of all, Triton, you dick. We needed that Trident because, or Crystal Trident, for something important. Like, you know, the Keyhole maybe? Could it be in there? I don't know. You had no reason for that, asshole. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we're gonna go figure all this shit out. So until then, see you guys later.